Good job, Jay. Welcome to the Stress Outlet. My name is Dr. Kimberly Quinn. I'm here with little Giovanni on this glorious day in northern Vermont by Bear Paw Pond with humidity here. Gotta love that it's back in September. Anyway, so what G and I want to talk about today is, we've been talking about lasting change and how to make really, for realsy, lasting change, as in changing who you are, an actual new identity. We've been talking a lot about that, and we'll just do a little walkie-talkie here because it's just absolutely glorious. And these brown-eyed Susans or black-eyed Susans, anyway, they're very, really pretty. And we talked about, what to do when change isn't happening fast enough. Here's one biggie that we can all cut back on. I'm very conscious of it, to be truthful. Is lasting change is probably not going to happen if you're glued to your phone. And you might say, what? What do you mean? And there's actually a science to it. There's a science to it. It's something called the default mode network, DMN, which is basically when we're daydreaming or when we don't have anything else going on, that kicks into gear. And that cannot be positive. And sometimes if we start landing on our emotional home of shame and guilt and all that, and it does have a big positive. So when we don't allow ourselves to be still, even actually be bored, by scrolling on our phone, and many of us can't even sit at a traffic light without, scrolling on our phone or waiting to cross the street or be in line wherever. And here's the thing. If we don't allow that idle time, we don't search for the deeper things. It's just true. We're filling our heads up when scrolling about this and that and the news and all these things. I'm not saying don't know what's going on in the world, and find it out and then stop instead of residing there, because we are wired for meaning. We're wired for purpose. And when we don't allow ourselves to idle and be still, even for a few minutes, that isn't going to happen, because there's no self-exploration happening. The brain is an association machine. So the very second that ding, ding, ding goes off, or we, intentionally doom scroll or whatever, the brain shifts gears, and it doesn't, when we shift back into, I'm going to reflect now, it's still there's like residual of that. It doesn't we don't just shift into that deep place so quickly. It's kind of like Diet Pepsi. It has an aftertaste after you've doom scrolled or whatever. And so if we cannot literally be free of our phones, free of keeping our minds occupied with a different screen, it can be a TV too, then the change thing is probably you may just not be ready, because it's all there. The meaning and the purpose are all in there. But